Taylor Swift recalls her emotionally draining splits with Joe Alwyn, Matty Healy. The tour saved me. Taylor Swift opened up about her previous breakups with Joe Alwyn and Matty Healy in the recent episode of her documentary, Taylor Swift, End of an Era. Taylor Swift may discuss her feelings, relationships, or breakups in her songs, but she would prefer to keep the exact details about her relationships to be private. Despite constant speculation about her personal life, the pop star has remained largely silent on the subject. But she finally broke the call and rolled back the curtain on one of the most emotionally challenging phases of her personal journey during the initial leg of her Eras tour. Recently, Taylor briefly discussed how her long-term breakup with Joe Alwyn and brief romance with Matty Healy affected her. Here's what she said. Taylor Swift opens up about her breakup with Joe Alwyn and Matty Healy. Taylor Swift recently sat down to discuss her personal life in episodes 3 and 4 of her documentary series, Taylor Swift, The Eras Tour. She revealed that she dealt with 2 back-to-back breakups during the initial months of her Eras Tour, one of the biggest global tours in the history of her music. For those unaware, Taylor parted ways with her boyfriend of 6 years, Joe Alwyn, and had a brief romance with Matty Healy in 2023. The singer explained how, just when the world saw her shine under dazzling lights in crowded stadiums, she witnessed terrible heartbreak behind it all. In her words, there were points in this tour where the tour was really the only thing keeping me going in my life. There were never points in the tour where I thought, oh, I want to quit because the tour is hard. No, my personal life was hard. For those unaware, Taylor Swift's Eras Tour began in March 2023. But rather than turning her back to the exhausting tour of around 2 years, she admitted that the show gave her purpose to get out of bed every day and work hard for a new beginning. In turn, it saved her at a time when she thought there was no one made for her. Fans believe her 2024 album, The Tortured Poets Department, expressed her feelings. She summed up her emotional state by saying, "Men will let you down. The Eras Tour never will." Why did Taylor Swift break up with Joe Alwyn and Matty Healy? While Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn never publicly revealed the exact cause of their breakup, new outlets, such as People, reported that the separation was a result of privacy differences, personality clashes, and growing apart. Joe reportedly struggled with dealing with Taylor's massive fame, while she eventually adapted to living a more public life again. On the other hand, the BBC and Billboard mentioned that Matty had to face interview backlash over his past controversies, Taylor's weeks-old breakup with Joe, and their lifestyle, which had added pressure to their already fragile bond. Taylor Swift's mom, Andrea, helped her find love again. Just when heartbreak seemed poised to overshadow Taylor Swift's life, enduring love returned most unexpectedly, courtesy of her mom, Andrea Swift. During the documentary, Taylor and her mom, Andrea, revealed how she played accidental Cupid in her daughter's life after pursuing her to meet Travis Kelce. Meanwhile, Travis has made a viral confession on his podcast about his inability to give Taylor Swift a friendship bracelet at her concert. According to People and TMZ, Andrea loved his sincerity and the fact that he adored his mother. She called it her ding 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 moment and encouraged Taylor to try something different. Needless to say, the rest is history since the duo are happily engaged and all set to tie the knot. What do you think about Taylor Swift's candid confession about her heartbreaks during the initial months of the Eras Tour?